This is Rani Gupta again with the SST new topic in civics, that is government. Before understanding what is the government, you understand that when you are studying in the school, there is the principal, there is the teachers, there is the monitor to see the classes. In the same way, if there are in the country, the society is there, people living is there, so they have to follow some rules which is made by the government. For example, if I am saying what is government, a person, you can say this a politician, one government officer or the group of people. Means you can't say that a politician is a government, a group of people is a government, but all the people in which there is a politician also, in which there is the government officer also, and in which the people is also there, the public is also there. So this forms the government. So you can say what is government? Government is a group of people who rule the country, who control the country, and people work according to it. So there are some of the examples which I am asking, proving you that how the government works. So first of all, there are several functions given to the government to work. So we will go one by one. The function of the government. It takes decisions like building roads, schools and hospitals. So government has to see that whether the roads are bad, broken. It is the responsibility of government to see this all thing, to make the school for the children and the hospitals also. The government hospital in which the patients should be provided with all the facility. So this is the first function. And second function, you can just say control the price of vegetables, fruit, etc. Sometimes you have heard also, recently also, price of the vegetable increasing. Onion was, price was so high that people started gathering, collecting them in their houses, and it was sold in higher prices. So government has to see the price of the fruits, vegetable does not increase. So this is also the function. The balance should be there. The price should be in such a way that public cannot be disturbed. So this is the second function. And the third function, you know that government provides aid and relief during natural calamities. It may be natural calamities like flood, drought. If government will not see how the poor will overcome that problems. So whether it is flood, whether it is drought or any physical problem or any natural problem, government has to work for that. Government has to send, you have seen in the television also, if either any natural calamities is there, whether flood or drought, thus people are sent with the packet of food, sometimes the water. So government has to work during this time. And the next is that the railway is also controlled by the government. The next is to send the electricity to the people also. Means how the electricity should be maintained, where the poles should be fixed, how the balance would be there, that if the line, electricity line is cut in one part, how it could be managed to other part. So these are the things again done by the government. And to settle the dispute also, it may be that sometimes it happens that social issues, you can say that helping the poor, the government, it is responsibility of the government to help the poor. Poor means so that the poverty could be eradicated from the country. India is a very beautiful country, but there is poverty, and you know the population is too much, and so it is the responsibility of the government to work on that. It may be the government has to work for several things. It may be the child marriage. Government has to make such rule that the child marriage or other you can say the things which is happening in the society, to stop that, and so that people can develop. Next is that to protect the boundary of our country and working for the welfare of the country. Just you have to know that government work for the welfare of the country also. You know, there are two countries which our relation with these both countries is not good. That is the China and Pakistan. So government every time work with this country. India has to work so that we are not getting any problem with these two countries. So we have, the government has to, its function is also to work for the welfare of the country so that India cannot be disturbed. So these are the functions which is done by the government. So you understand that this work is done by the government. We are coming to the next topic of government, is that, just understand that, what is the organ of the government? It is very important chapter. You have to study in your higher classes also. So understand it very nicely. Organs of the government. So if you are talking about organs of the government, it has had three body parts. Legislature, it is executive, and this is judiciary. You understand that this is the three organs of the government, and this is made so that the work can be done very nicely by the government. So if you are talking about legislature, legislature is a law making body. So if you are talking law making body, means the law is made by the legislature. We will study on the national level also, on the state level also. First understand these organs of the government. So you understand that law is made by legislature, law has been made, but where it is executed by what? It is executed by executive. The law is executed. Law is made, but law will work if it is working. And judiciary means the person is not following this, then they will, means judiciary, its work is to give the justice. So we can see by the example, if in your school you are saying that you have to come in the assembly in full uniform with all things made, the law is made, and some student is not coming in full uniform, what does this show? They are not executing the rule. Got it? So if that boy is not coming in right uniform, he will be punished by the teacher. Means here the judiciary is working. So this is the work distributed by the government. Understand again with other example. We are just going through this critical condition of COVID-19. Recently there was lockdown, and it was said that lockdown was there, people were asked to close their shops, school were closed, and still school is closed, and we are going through the online teaching. The rules has been made that you have to wear the mask. So people are following that. The law is made that people has to use the mask. But some persons are not following that. Then what the judiciary is doing? It is punishing. Again, you have to drive the vehicle. You are not wearing a helmet. So what the law is made that you have to drive by wearing a helmet. But what happened? Sometimes some people are taking it very lightly, and when they are caught, they are fined. So this way also the government work. Legislature makes the law, executive execute the law, and judiciary give the final justice. So you see, if you are talking about on the state level and on the national level, the government works in if you are talking it is legislature, it is executive, it is judiciary. In the legislature on the national level or the central level, I have mentioned before in the chapter also, national level means on the central level, means both the government work. So legislature here, if you are saying two body, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha work. And if you are talking about executive, law is made by the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. Who will execute? It will be, the power is given to president. And in judiciary, the main work, or you can the powerful comes, the court comes here is the Supreme Court. So this is on the national level. Legislature, the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha work. Executive, the president is given work. Again, there is the prime minister also, the council of ministers also are there. Judiciary, the Supreme Court is there. If you are talking about on the state level, if you are talking about the state level, here will be Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad. On the state level, the law will be executed by the governor. And judiciary will be seen by the High Court. People living will go first to the High Court. So this is on the state level. And now you have understood how this organs of government working on state level and national level. Now you understand that how many types of, there are several types of government. If you are talking, first one is democratic type of government. Second is the dictatorship. Third is the monarchy. In class 6 you have to study these three important types of government. So as you are knowing, and you are going higher classes, you are this lecture will be in more explanation. So democratic type of government, if you are talking, just India is a country where democratic type of government is working. Democratic, you have studied that this is the word which means that the power is in the hand of people. People, the ultimate power is given in the hand of people. Means people has right to choose the representative on the basis of universal adult franchise. What is universal adult franchise? It is very important topic. Several times question has been arise from here also. What is universal adult franchise? So you understand that people or all the adult citizens, you can say, who are at the age of 18 or above the age of 18 have right to vote. So I am repeating again, universal adult franchise means all the adult citizens or all the citizens above the age of 18 have right to vote irrespective of caste, creed, color, etc. So you should know that if you are talking about right to vote also, people were not given, especially the women of USA and Britain, they were not allowed to give the vote. But too many women work for that. They were keeping fasting on that. They have to get the freedom to vote. So, and you know that first election in India happened in 1952. And we can't forget the name of Emmeline Frank Trust. She has also worked for the women. And finally, it was allowed in New Zealand to vote in 1893. Australia, it is 1902. USA, it was 1920. And United Kingdom, it was 1928. Just you can imagine, if women were keeping hunger strike, they were by force given to food to eat, to break their strike. So finally, USA and Britain also, the women were allowed to give the vote. How it can be there that if men are giving vote and women were not allowed? This was the discrimination. But with the some of the persons, we can't forget the name of Abraham Lincoln also, who has given the definition of democracy, that is for the people, by the people and of the people. So understand that if democracy is there, it is for the people, by the people and of the people. And second is the dictatorship. If you are talking about dictatorship, here the power is in the hand of one person. Means if he is saying or he is making any rules, the people has to hear that, people has to maintain that. So dictatorship is, you can't forget the name of Hitler. Sometimes you have spoke in your houses also, mother is working like Hitler, she is punishing me. So Hitler, we can't forget the name of Hitler of Germany, Mussolini. These were the dictator. Means power is in the hand of one person. Next is monarchy type of government. Means where the king or the queen has the power and it is hereditary. What does hereditary word means? Means the power is just passed to their son or the daughter. Means from one generation to another generation. So these are three types of government: democratic, dictatorship and monarchy. So you have understood today what is the government, function of government and types of government, what is universal adult franchise. These are the important topic of this chapter. So we will continue next day with another topic. Thank you.